I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up some more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people who us, the people lie to us, the government betray us, so much. I said they lie. The people who us, the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they will not know. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed and now unique they deceive us. They think we saw it frustrate us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow their citizens to be? You see, we just tell you. That's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us.
And I guarantee you, when we finish, there will not be a winner or the loser. Today we all wear the jersey of Liberia, and the victory belongs to the people, to the peace and to our democracy. As we begin to build upon the foundation of this new Liberia, I, George the new president, will first give thanks and praises to the Almighty God for the blessing He has bestowed upon our country. And I say, my people, thank you, Yah.
The supporters of His Excellency Joseph Bana presents him as a poor man from Lofa, and I said that he will understand the plight of the poor people. Fellow Liberians, do not be fooled. First President Bana is not poor like you, not even as me. As Vice President, his office received more money. His office received more money from the government budget than any other Vice President has received in Liberia's history. He has enjoyed some of the best and most lucrative government jobs. Minister of Agriculture, Ambassador, Managing Director of LPMC, at the time when LPMC had money, and several other positions. First President Bana might have been poor a long time ago, but today he is among the richest 1% of Liberians who are enjoying the best of this country.
That led to decades of war still run deep. But so too does the longing for reconciliation. A reconciliation defined not by political bargaining or by an artificial balance of power by tribe, region, religion, or ethnicity, but by the equality of opportunity and a better future for all Liberians.
I'm extremely happy to be in the United States of America, long considered the lands of free and the home of the brave. My visit here today is a response to the kind invitation extended me by President Ronald Reagan, a man of abiding courage, strong will, and foresight. As you know, Liberia and the United States have a long and historic friendship which spans more than 150 years.
And you have to respect her.
What I call sort of vicious lie about the fact that they say Mr. Kobe is gay or bring gay lifestyle to Liberia is complete bullshit. When people can accuse you of stealing people's money, when they can accuse you of being involved in war, anything, people don't make up stuff. They don't make up shit. Excuse my language, right? So it's complete nonsense. I've mentioned earlier, I don't know if, I'm sure you were here, right? You playing the game, right? I'm married to Teresa, 2 children, 5 grandchildren. I believe in traditional family values, so it's complete bullshit, complete nonsense.
I resigned May 11th. On the start of the new session, after the president of Liberia, after our Supreme Court victory for us, and the president made his now famous speech that they will continue to work with the so-called majority, even before defining what that majority was going to be, because we're going into a new session. We decided that to avoid the continuous confrontations and acrimony at the legislature, we decided to step aside. So we resigned. They never got the votes to try us or remove us, and we maintained they would not have gotten the votes. There is a reason why the Constitution requires a supermajority, and if we wanted to go by the rule of law, and we should go by the rule of law, 49 votes were required. That was never attained, so we resigned.
I'm too hard on the CDC. You know, it's for reasons sometimes, Akaro. The big ball that CDC dropped, it was right, one of it was right in Nimba. My brother, let me tell you something. There's nowhere in the world where hundreds of candidates participate in the election. And in the second round, only 2%. And the number of vote cast in the second round is more than the first round. It's not possible. That's what happened in Nimba.
He is adjusting. Watch this moment without any commentary. It's going down. First blow. There you have it.
Because the party felt betrayed. The Salif-led administration was slashing jobs and cash and political cohesion, arresting our people arbitrarily, putting them behind bars. The CDC got challenged. We braved the storm. We challenged the status quo. We never surrender. The first 6 years we never surrender. 12 years we never surrender. And this party we never, with emphasis, ever surrender to the evil forces. By 2011, 3 of our soldiers were executed on this party ground. 2 at the back and 1 right at the headquarters. The man who shot and killed our people today is a darling boy in the Liberian National Police. They brought him back to shoot more guns. Get ready to shoot. Because we challenge the status quo appropriately. Kuma was murdered on this battleground. The boy was killed.
these things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Boakai, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired.
Okay.
Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, a good everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him pamper. Every day I gotta buy a pamper. There's a man who bought me pamper before. I'm buying him pamper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he himself said, he said, when you run for one term, he himself said it. I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest.
In my mind, he should rest. That's the voice of the current VP, Jeremiah Kun. In my mind, he should rest. Boakai should rest 2023. That's the argument by Jeremiah Kun, propounded by him. The T rate of Boakai should rise. The T rate of his brain will be going down. So I want to say welcome. That's how we welcome you. Today, as usual, no LEC, but we have to come on, we have to serve our people. And so we've been joined by Bana FM and other local radio stations, about 2 to the other local radio stations across the country. We want to welcome our many listeners, our many viewers, our guests. We want to say you are wholeheartedly welcome, our visitors, our friends, those who for the first time trying to join us live here. We just ask that you keep sharing this live. And we have a usual routine here that we welcome our many guests. So Venetia's Jumba, you are welcome. Sebastian, you are also welcome. Kitsi, you are welcome. Otero Colo, you are also welcome from Dakota, USA. Snell Dakosa Menza, you are welcome from Grand Cape County all the way. David Meadow, thank you very much. You are welcome. Mohammed M. Sharif, you are welcome. Oliver Toba, you are wholeheartedly welcome. Mark Ziegler, we also welcome you. Philip Drawu Nangbe, we welcome you. You are wholeheartedly welcome. Thank you very much. I keep posting. Wookie Davis from Pennsylvania, Buck County, you are wholeheartedly welcome to this all-important program, Wookie. We ask that you keep sharing this live, and we'll be live on 4 local radio stations, Kings FM, Bana FM, Lela Radio in Bon County, and we'll also be live on Radio Tapetat in Nimba County. Madusu Madi Sharif, yeah, you are welcome. Matthew Che, Matthew Anto Che, you are also welcome. We want you to keep sharing this live as we just we start officially by 8:30. So we keep playing 1 or 2 of our stuff as usual what we do here. But again,
some of the problem we blame small people. You people pour in the problem. Okay. Your water spoon, your postman. They manipulate our mind. Say a whole lot of things about the past government, and we not see nothing. Even worse than before. I got married 2003. It's my rima. I stood right here. Right here. I got married 2003 before the election. I stood right here. 2023? Yeah, 2023 rather. Sorry. I stood right here. I made 100,000.
In the street, selling from water side.
Right here. Let my friends there the year. Exactly. I pay for my ring right on Benton Street. It will put it closer. At least money we make 60, 70,000. But my beginner even made 15,000 today. Two things we're talking. So we regret why we even bring the government to power. Because they're not doing nothing. Every day, they only focus is on George Weah. George Weah were gone 2 years ago. Everyone that focus on George Weah they on. They're not trying to see or to see the interest of the citizen. But the whole government are focused on George Weah. George Weah is gone. Do the people work. We're suffering. I think all the women you're interviewing generally tell you they sit down washing your we're suffering. Look at the people who say that they demolishing. You can't demolish all the area at the same time, which of course development is not taking place at the same time. They broke houses down in between. They say they're coming to prep down. Go see the area now. So the poo and pee, the whole area sport. That is not development. Development is not destruction. If you want to develop, you break this side down, you develop it, and you break the other side down, you develop it. But you can't break everything down as one, then you say you're doing development. We're suffering. The government got to do something.
So some people say these kinds of issues are not unique to a particular government. There are times people say this is a global situation. What do you think? Do you think it's a government problem or is it a global issue?
For our own, it's a government problem. It's a government problem for our own. It's a government problem. The government, you got to relocate people. You got to compensate them. Not to get one room. One thing run at 25 US. You just can't move somewhere a problem from their home. How do you expect them to pay that rentage? Some people not expecting it. Some people not keeping money for that.
So the government for you doing George Weah time. The business doing George Weah time versus the business doing Jake.
I think 100 million better than now.
If you were to rate this government,
I rate this government nothing in the business, on the business.
Zero to
nothing.
But a lot of people say the government is building roads.
When they roll,
creating.
If the government means to build road, the government go build road. What's that road? Then the government go build road. What's that road? Now they see all road that the past president started. Then you just roll on the day, you build road. Me, when the government look, even the government they say they get Grand Pastor. I can assure you, if you leave from Grand Pastor before going to Timor River, all the people down on the road, no coming there. December or there. If you see when the all laying by the day, then the whole won't come in there, they take picture.
So somebody watching the live broadcast is saying you're speaking this way because you're a sedition. You didn't support the government.
It's not matter of sedition, Any government getting power.
Is the person right? Did you support CDC or the Unity Party?
I support CDC. Okay. I support CDC because I was doing CDC regime. I hold my fair money in my hand. So the administration my about OPO that the administration will support. But even they were too young, even over 1,000 years to go in here.
Any final message just before we leave?
Yeah, the government try. Yeah, to try. Ain't try. At least in the future, ain't try.
All right, thank you. You say your name again?
Reservoir
Mo. Thanks for talking to Spoon TV. All right, so folks, gradually all right, so let's start with this gentleman. How are you?
Thank God.
What's your name?
Yeah, I'm Darlington Nenwe.
Darlington Nenwe?
Darlington Nenwe.
Darlington Nenwe.
Yeah.
Darlington, how business going with you?
Yeah, well, I thank God.
You thank God?
I thank God, for life, also for the business.
So, is business okay?
Yeah.
Things better than the way it used to be.
Well, I thank God because even though if it may not be okay, it may be okay. And you're not make way to be okay for me. Only God can make to be okay for me. So I thank God.
A lot of people are saying that things are hard and it's a government's fault. Do you think so? Do you think it's a government's fault, or is it a natural? Is it just a normal economic situation that everyone will have to adjust to?
My man, actually, everything will be the government. The government had a part to play, and we ourselves had our own part to play. Yeah, so if the government play their part, and then if you take responsibility or initiative, to play your part, everything you leave on the government. But to admit the government is doing well. The government is doing well. But it just, for what our president just said recently from the national address, the 70,000 job, he said he offer for with the citizen. Yeah, it make me to feel, demotivated. Yeah,
so you didn't agree with that one. You didn't agree with that.
Yeah, because majority it comes to with the youth, out of 100%, almost 90% in the street. In the street, some are motorcyclists, some are street vendors, petty traders in the streets. If they say the 100% job, Baka is talking about, if there's something like it's real, I think some of us are here. It can benefit or it can help us. From there, we can start from there to go up.
0 to 100, how will you rate the government? 0 to 100, what will be your rating of the government?
Actually, it comes to all things that infrastructure, the government doing well, road, electricity, the government doing well. Yeah.
What are the percentage?
The government, but the government just take power now. So getting 70%.
Thank you very much for talking to me. Thanks a lot for talking to me.
All right, thank you also.
All right, thank you so much for talking to TV. Folks, we have to go. Gradually, we are going to draw down on this very important engagement here. I want to say thanks to all of you.
Pipeline Road, Chubor Road, Rehab Community Corridor, Small St. Michael Town Hall Court to Patient Shop, Dry Rice Market to Johnsonville, Doe Community, Claratown Road, where there was no road since independence, Bartonsville to Keba to Dixville Road, VOA ELW Community Access Road, Manatemba Road, ELWA Aratu Community Access Road, Cooper Farm Jangaba Road, Sinkal Village Telecom Road, Soul Clinic Road, Banjok Community Road, Nickley Town Road, Swagger Island Community Road, Logantown Broad Street, St. Kizito Red Light Road, Fairground Road, Grand Bassa County, Banga Broad Street, Bon County, Bopolu City Street, Bapolu County, Greenville, Sino County, Barclayville, Grand Crew County, Foka Mission Road. Additionally, with the development partners' assistance solicited by President George Weah, construction is also ongoing on major corridors throughout Liberia. Notwithstanding the support from partners, the Weah-led government is partly contributing resources to all of these road projects. The Coca-Cola factory to ELWA Junction Road is being paved with assistance from the World Bank. The CDC administration resuscitated a 2007 agreement with ArcelorMittal and also contributed $13 million to the Ganta to Yekepa Road project, which is nearing completion. Under his signature coastal highway project, the president has secured $30 million from the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development to pave from Barclayville to Southtown, that is in Grand Crew County, and from Southtown to Cloney in Sino County. The CDC-led government renegotiated the terms of the Banga to Salaye Road, which is now ongoing. President George Weah's government negotiated with the OPEC Fund for International Development and signed a $25 million concessional facility to extend the construction of the Banga to Konya Road as far as Wanjaman in Lofa County. His government also negotiated and signed agreements with the Kuwaiti Fund and the Arab Bank for Development in Africa, BADIE, to pave the road from Wanjaman to Minkoma Highway to complete the paved road network in Lofa County. The WIA-led government has sought funding from African Development Bank and broken grounds for the pavement of Sekimpa to Logato Road. Procurement for civil works has been completed and contract signed. President WIA has embarked on another ambitious project to upgrade and expand the 44 kilometers RIA road into a modern expressway. The first tranche of money is secured and resettlement payments are now made to residents in the right-of-way of the route to make demolition feasible. The German government has committed $16 million and the World Bank has also committed $29 million to construct the Ganta to Tapeta to Zegru Road project. The government of Liberia and the government of the People's Republic of China signed a $25.9 million grant agreement to construct 2 overpass interchange bridges of the ministerial complex and the SKD Boulevard Junction in Congo Town. The COVID-19 pandemic has halted further discussions. All of these happened before President WIA reached half mark of his first term.
Definitely. The reason why we played that video, we wanted you to listen to the issue of the overpass, the bridge, the overhead bridge, the bedding between ELW and Congo Town. You know, you listen to the issue of the rules in the southeastern region, the agreements, the contracts that were all signed. All right, but again, our friends from the Unity Party, they don't say the truth. So Tony Johnson, you are welcome. Nina, you are welcome. Roberto Riches, you are welcome from Louisville. B. Abraham Smart, you are welcome. Samuel Bako Jr., you are welcome. Jesse Davis. Christine Pajibo, you are also welcome. Washington from Ronald Street. Rennie Morris, welcome again. Adam Washington from Carway, New Georgias. Spoken Voice, you are also welcome. Propo Mohammed Kamara, you are welcome. Moses Johnson, Seditions Roundtable for 2029 victory. Oh yeah, keep sharing. I mean, Sedition for 2029 Roundtable victory. Thank you for sharing. Oh, my own Oma Edith V. McIntosh. Thank you very much, Mama. You are welcome. Pepper Soup. Aaron G. Aaron, what's up? Umu Katara. Welcome. Poto Kamara. K. Poto Kamara. Rennie Morris. Jane Papi. Peter Pede. Peter L. Pede. Prince Phillips. King George, all the way from King George. That's nice of you. Watching all the way from King George. Sumo Harris, thank you very much. Nikki Pine, Velman McIntosh Clan, all the way from Norway. Velma is watching from Norway. You can keep sharing this live. We are live on local radio stations in the country. We are on Kings FM live. We are on Bana FM also, and we on Radio Tapeta. We're also on another local radio station in Bonkande. Otelo Williams, watching from LPRC. Nathan Wisse, Diati Toba, watching from Omega Market. Solomon Sims. What's up, Sims? How are you, my man? Nathan Jubade, good evening, all the way from Greenville City, San County. Dauda Kamara, watching from Bodos. Grand Cape County. Oh, Bo Watersa, that's where you're watching from. All the way Grand Cape County. Maud Rebecca Chile, thank you. Melvin Twagold, General himself, Patrick Nindibet, You are also welcome. Come on, person. You are welcome. Share the live. Keep sharing the live. Tonight, we will speak on two major topics, or three topics. We'll speak about the issue of the yellow machines and the manner in which our friends from the legislature portray the situation. We'll be commenting on that. We'll also be commenting on the issue of the current ongoing saga with the speaker's involvement with a lady who made some startling and embarrassing revelation. And we'll also talk about the issue of the demolition across the country. Winston Logan, you are welcome. Othello Swa from Pennsylvania all the way. Winston from Kentucky, USA. Nat Billy from Vegas, Nevada, USA. Moba Kaka, Washington Johnsonville, Peloton. Fumba Fode, you are also welcome. William Davis, watching from Minnesota, USA. Yeah, we have our people usually representing the USA, representing Europe, representing Asia. You know, today my people know LSU. The people say they carry that LSU and are intern. So I hope you understand that. Jesle Bala, Abraham Papi Gray. How are you, Mr. Gray? Nara Hawks. How are you? Watching from Liberia. Steven Slatt from Minnesota. Emmanuel Vonjolo from Grand Bassa County. Grand Bassa is represented in the hall tonight. Very important. So today, as we go live, we just want you to keep sharing this live, Very important. Gradually, the platform is growing. We're hitting 11,000 already, 11,000 persons on the platform. That is a good number for us. Patrick Dwell, how are you? Carrington Alfred, Mary Gongo's son. How are you? Samuel Seon, Christopolis Community Broadville. Jesle Bala from Lofa County, Kolahum District. Kolahum is represented Lofa County. Aaron Zinn, following from EAWA Community. Robert Weeks, watching from USA. Mr. Weeks, how are you? Jerry Dadabato, watching from Rock Hill Community. Jab Jab, how are you? Daniel Tattoo Web, Mr. Tattoo. Tony B. Digital from Philadelphia. Lucini Bar Prince Leo. Yeah, you are welcome, Mr. Leo. Kamara. Leo Kamara. Prince Patmo. Conan Flomo. You are all welcome. Conan is watching all the way from Newark, New Jersey. Prince Patmo from Liberia. Ambassador David Colley. David, how are you? Marvin Kandakai from Benston, Ellen's Estate. Emmanuel Vonger, yeah, we'll talk about you. Victor Gazizon from Johnsonville, Ito Kipi. Junior from Grand Crew County, all the way from Grand Crew County. Jason Arabo Weeks, Fire for Fire, Amiz Cocker, Sewan Kunse, Ruth Sewan, how are you? How I put Wilson, watching all the way from Australia. Very much keep sharing the live. This is your platform. This belongs to you. This is your platform and nothing more than that. Okay. I call it Jefferson, Daniel Tote, Lasana Kamara, Nelly Veiled, Billy Wee, Godwin Campbell Todd, Sion, Washington, Aurora, Colorado, Sam Wilson from Eklund Street. Mr. Kanakai, how are you? Manja, we need to meet for the first time in person to talk. Please let me know when no problem. Just send me a message in my inbox messenger. Jusu Dukle from Bombing County. Bombing is here. Michael Toba from Grand Cape County. Well, got Grand Cape Mayo, Carlos Fofana, Musu A. Sharif from New Georgia, Gainesville, Andrew Doba from Zeju Grand Gila County is represented in the house, Emmanuel Johnson, Chief. Yeah, so today, our distinguished followers, let me relax myself because I have my time to enjoy myself now. Today is a busy day for many of our friends. So I got like 1 hour, 30 minutes. I hope I can make it. I believe I can make it. We are going live. The other people may join us, but most of them have their business schedule today. Like Ducle, how are you? Colette Jefferson from Mount Barclay. So today, they must talk about Yellow Machine. Ames Koga, NTA community, welcome. Let's take our own time. James Tan, good evening, Honorable Gray. Or this cold stop it. Yeah, if man say they kick you from spoon talk. No, nobody can kick me from anywhere. No, man. I just decided to take my little bit of stroll, and try to promote our own platform, which is very important. But actually, we got a mutual understanding and relationship with Spoon people. We respect each other. So no, it was not a confusion. Never. We don't do that. We respect friendship. But we decided that we'll build our own platform. We'll talk about our own story. We'll narrate our own story. We'll go on other platforms. So no, Marshall, same way. How are you, Marshall? Proverbs 14:17. Say, a man who support evil establish evil at his or her house. They plan like then with community demolition just that. Okay. I thank you very much, Marshall. David, thank you very much. But let us look at the Yellow Machine issue. Many of you have your own views on the Yellow Machine. Sekou Dolly, welcome, brother. Good afternoon, the General. I'm watching from Minnesota. We can't recognize everyone, but at least we hit the 100 viewer marks already on different platforms. I'm here representing the Unity Party, Dave Yeke. Mr. Yeke, how are you? Welcome. We keep the civilization going on. It's very important. You are welcome, Yeke, from the Unity Party. He says his name is Dave Yeke. Sori Kamara is also here. So this is an era of diversion of views. We're very tolerant. We respect people's views. Classical Polino Sakavani, you are welcome. Prince Como, you are also welcome. So we must respect each other's views, distinguished ladies and gentlemen on this platform tonight. Let's respect the views of each other. We can differ, we can agree to disagree on many critical issues of national concern in this country. And this platform is intended to ensure that we bring the truth, we bring the facts to the public, and we discuss the issue. Legends Live, you are welcome. Tina Kopo from Colorado, you are also welcome. Queen John Walla Kroma, you are also welcome. Jada Smooth, My Pen Dolo Quality, you are welcome. Every one of you are all welcome, and whether you're from the Unity Party, whether you're from the CDC, whether you're from any political institution, you are welcome tonight. Thank you very much. Nyabala Dolo, you are welcome. Elvin Dobo, you are also welcome. Elijah Nippy, I'm watching the show from Atlanta, Georgia. You are all welcome. Everyone welcome tonight. But we will discuss the Yellow Machine. And why the Yellow Machine tonight? Because there is something unprecedented. There is something that is worrisome that we have to discuss tonight. The independence of the legislature is very important. I want you to look at this picture. This is concerning. This is extremely concerning. I want you to take a vivid look. President Boakai, as usual, is playing with the two flags. You got the speaker near the Liberian flag in his yellow, Richard Kuhn, and you have the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Farah, and flank vertically On the right or on the left are other lawmakers, regime lawmakers. The concern here that we're going to discuss tonight, well, as we move to the independence of the legislature, as we move to the independence of the legislature, the concern we intend to address tonight comes from the backdrop of a critical legislation passed by the lawmakers. What is this legislation? It's very important. The Liberian Code of Conduct. The Liberian Code of Conduct provides a time frame for work. The Liberian Code of Conduct. The rules of the legislature also set the timetable for session days. Every Tuesday and every Thursday, the rules of the legislature, whether in the Senate, whether in the House, the set days for session days. The Code of Conduct provides time frame for work. That you must be at your job site. Group of lawmakers. Group of lawmakers. Group of lawmakers. And thank you very much for the program. Cyrus, thank you very much for carrying the program live in Tapeta. We also want to say to all of our many listeners and our many viewers, especially those who are commenting, will be civilized. Stick to the issues. Don't be distracted by our friends. Okay, let's remain focused. Listen to what we have to say. You can make your contribution, debate the issues. But let's look at the facts. We come here to discuss facts and not lies. The rules of the legislature, those rules, whether in the Senate or in the House of Representatives, they are laws. They are binding. The Constitution provides for both houses to carve their own rules. The Liberian Code of Conduct of 2014 that was passed by the legislature and amended under President Weah administration provides for time to be at work. When a group of lawmakers on session day, on Thursday, will leave the Liberian people business and drive to the free port of Monrovia to escort moving machines, as if to say they are performing the duty and function of the committee established by President Boyka, headed by Samukai. It's the responsibility of that committee, along with the Ministry of Public Works and the GSA, to receive those moving equipments and carry them to the designated sites. For a group of lawmakers to leave and neglect their responsibilities. And people always more my generator, it came on, so I will have to switch to my Starlink. But let's keep talking before I switch to my Starlink. But a group of lawmakers in the House of Representatives, will be specific. Let me say kudos to the Liberian Senate who decided to do that work and not to move on to the free port. A group of lawmakers will begin to usurp the function of members of the executive committee established by President Boyka, and at the same time usurping the function of the Ministry of Public Works of the GSA to go and take yellow machines or moving machines from within the free port of Monrovia, bring it onto the main pavement and escort it. And at the same time leave and go to President Boyka, to the executive mansion, to say, Papa, we here. My people, this is an insult to the integrity of the first branch of government. That you will leave the job of the Liberian people and you will go receive yellow machines and you will leave from there and go to President Boakai to tell him Papa will come to appreciate you. The branches of government are co-equal, separate and distinct functions. The first violation of the code of conduct is to leave that duty, that work hours, and go to the Freeport of Monrovia and leave on the Freeport of Monrovia and go to President Boakai. That is a violation of the code of conduct of the Republic of Liberia, and there must be punitive measures taken. But who will take the punitive measure? The ombudsman. The ombudsman should take action. President Boakai has appointed the head of the ombudsman. But who would they take action against? When the president himself neglected his presidential function to go and sit in the hall to receive lawmakers, who also neglected their constitutional function on Tuesdays and Thursdays to have session, and on Thursday the left session and boycotted. When the Liberian peoples are complaining about jobs, when the students are complaining about tuition, when market women and their children are complaining about hardship across the country, when people are complaining about demolition across the country, imagine that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Imagine the level of neglect. Imagine the level of abuse of power by these people. Imagine that. My people, just imagine that. That's the violation of the code of conduct. That's the violation of the rules of the legislature. They neglected their job. They usurped the function of the executive to receive the machines. And they go to the Capitol building dressed in yellow, as if to say they are boss courts. But let's come to the yellow machine issue. Let's come to the yellow machine. Let's come to the yellow machine. The earth moving machines. The bulk of the equipments they brought, 3 cardinal equipments, they're troubling to the country. They brought water tankers. Probably the water tankers will be turned over to Mo Ali Mason to Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Or probably those tankers will be turned over to Amos Twe to put petroleum product, because LPRC said they come and bring their own petroleum product to the country to distribute, so the government can generate money. So instead of all the water tankers you brought, or all the petroleum tankers you brought, and you said those are moving machines to face the rules. We know sometimes the rules, the dusty rule, you want to put some water on it, but my people, you're listening. Those tankers are brought water and LPRC. Then what did they bring again? They brought excavators. We all know what the excavators bring. Government officials get gold mine, they get diamond mine, they're digging the resources of the country. Some of them having their farms. So guess what? The government is taking the excavator to send to the gold mines and diamond mines of government officials. That's why you remember one time the guys were accusing CDC to say in Grand Crew, CDC people carry the machine excavator. You remember that? The Unity Party people. But exactly what they want to do, that's why they brought the machines for gold mine and for diamond mines. Government officials now are going to get involved into digging gold and diamond and exploit our country. That's the essence of the machine. Keep sharing the life. Keep sharing the life. They have come. Because we are providing facts. We are not coming to last say the K or auditors, and you in government, you cannot prosecute the people that K auditor. You see the KTD boys, they took that kidney, You're in government, you got authority, you got all the powers, you cannot prosecute the people. No, we're not here to lie. The water tankers that came, or you all saw the water tankers. Those water tankers gave them to Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. You didn't bring them to build rules. Take them and get them to LPRC. The government wants to use it because they're bringing in petroleum product to distribute petroleum product to different gas stations through LPRC. Then the lie, they say they brought the tankers for rule. They brought the excavator to go to Bapolu, to go Grand Kidman County, to go Lofa, to go Bom, to go Nimba. Those excavators will be used to pillage, to dig our soil and pillage the resources of the country for government officials who have how they call it, Diamond Creek and gold mine. That's the essence. I want you to learn. Learn that very well. You know, just a sad talk. Somebody said, oh, Akaros great. Only government where I can do that crime. Somebody asked, they say, oh, but you thought you touch holes. Yeah, I touch holes. Is it a crime? But guess what? Worker has served government for 44 years. And I served government for 12 years, but you can clap for Joseph Burger who served government for 44 years. That mud in your brain. That must accept that, or you can accept that Burger can serve government for 44 years, but Akaros Great cannot serve government for 12 years or 18 years. It's wrong. That Jeremiah Kun, your vice president, can serve government for 18 years. But it's wrong for Akaros Great to serve government for 18 years. Is stupid like you people? No, they are not stupid. They are not stupid because you want to protect your people for committing a crime. If you call it a crime. But when when your people commit that crime, you don't consider it a big crime. That Joseph Boyka will live on loan in opposition. That Akaros too cannot live on loan. With all the property and whatsoever he has, he cannot live on loan. But Joseph Boyka is right to live on loan. You see seditions? These people think that the lies they pass on, we can buy these lies, or we can buy this deception. No, we cannot. Because if it were good for Joseph Boyka, who came from Foya to become vice president for 12 years, to become agriculture minister in the country, to become produce managing corporation, LPMC, is good. And today he's president and himself government for 44 years. Yet you voted for him. And Jeremiah Kun, who served government for 18 years, yet you voted for him. Oh yeah, there are representatives and senators that you voted for, who served government for over 12 years. There are people you appointed. Okay, the former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. That may his soul rest in perpetual. He was working some double time. But you brought in a Minister of State, the former Minister of State. The former Minister of State, you all know that. Okay? That Saint Kuya, who is the Minister of State now for Presidential Affairs, that started working with Joseph Boyka in 2006 for 12 years as Vice President. You gain government job, but it's good for them, but it's not good for us because we grew up Gibraltar. Because we grew up Rasping Valley, but guess what? We're in the same class and we'll do so. We're in the same class and we'll do so. We went to the same school and we became your leaders. But at the end of the day, you think you are better than us. No, you are not better than us. I want you to understand that. You cannot be better than us. Okay, you know, you didn't perform properly in the legislature as compared to us. So, we want each and every one of you to understand. Each and every one of you to understand that these lawmakers, especially in the House of Representatives, majority of them, not all, they have sold their soul to the devil. And that devil that presides over the Republic of Liberia is President Mbeki. We all know that. We all know that. They sold their souls to the devil. Lawmakers that should have their independence, soon they break. They go to Joseph Mbeki, Papa will yell. What kind of embarrassment and insult is this? What kind of embarrassment and insult is this to the country? What's the independence of the legislature? How will they perform their oversight responsibility as group of lawmakers? How do their oversight responsibility over the yellow machine, for example, or the executive branch of government? This is why even assistant ministers can insult lawmakers. Because you ridicule yourself. You reduce your status. Even one managing director or a director or minister, assistant minister will insult lawmakers. They will argue with them because the way you present yourself, the way you bring yourself to them, the way you have reduced yourself, the way you brought yourself to public disrepute, extreme public disrepute. Look at him. You look at him. Look here. Look at him. Look at these people. How dare you reduce yourself like this? How dare you belittle yourself like this? Look at Mama Car that you should have brought Mama Car, belittled to the legislature to question her for lying to the country that the 285 yellow machine will cost over 80-something million United States dollars. But you go and say to Mama Car, you should have brought for attempting to rob the country. You should have recommended to the president for her dismissal. How will you do it? When Mbeki himself said that was gift from a friend from South Africa, he comes back and says, let's see what a double jara. We're not paying for the machine. Mbeki lie. Look at these lawmakers, my people. Just zoom it, take a screenshot, and look at them one by one. What kind of total embarrassment is this? Everyone in yellow dressed a yellow machine. Total embarrassment, neglect your duty. What is also essential? The president announced that they have taken loan from Access Bank to get a yellow machine. The Liberian Constitution is very clear. The legislature should approve loans. That one of the cardinal functions of the lawmakers. They should approve every loan or grant acquired of the Republic of Liberia. But note the loan to get a yellow machine was not approved by the legislature, or has not been approved by the legislature. Questionable procurement processes. Questionable procurement processes that the legislature should be using her oversight responsibility for. My people, we come to this platform to provide facts. Peter Lynn Peters, how are you? We come to the platform to expose the ills in society, the incompetence, the ineptitude, bringing the country to public disrepute, the flagrant violation of the rule of law of the country. These are the issues that we expose. And somebody said that only government job you want. Yeah, 2029, coming back, going back to the legislature. That's the job I want. We'll take over the legislature. 2029, we want President Mbeki, President Weah, to defeat President Mbeki in 2029. We want President Weah to be inducted January of 2030. That's what we want. You think government job belongs to a group of people? You think government job belongs to only unity partisans? Dauda Jabate. These people think they are stupid. How long have I been working in government for? Just a lot of time. He was working to the Central Bank of Liberia, Charles Lawton. Up to today, he finance minister. But government job good for him, not for the other people. Most of your people working earning 12 years. You brought them back and you appointed them 01 in New Battle. But you claim government job good for them, but government job is not good for the other group of Liberians. It will say government job for a specific group of Liberians. You see the level of hypocrisy? You see the level of deception? If government job not good, go in the private sector. Why are you fighting for government job? Why are you lying on CDC here? Why were you lying on CDC to take them from power and come into government to steal, to loot, and to destroy? But you put people under the pretext, great and were there for 12 years. And depend on, boy, got depend on government job. Boy, got my role model when it comes to government job. My people, you're telling, say, boy, got a Carlos Group role model when it comes to government job. Ain't running beyond government job, myself running beyond government job. So we're equal, but the only difference is that he's still on in government more than me. Saying he was born, that government where he knows. So seditions do not allow them to mislead you. The independent thinkers in Liberia, you cannot allow them to mislead you. Because guess what? 6 years when they were in opposition, they almost died. 6 years. Nothing they could do. They were hungry, there's something thing passing around here, pretending they come to the state to loot the country. They come to destroy the country. That's what they come to do. Joseph Boyka whole household in government. President Boyka entire household he appointed them in government. His daughters, his children, all of them taking government contracts, going to bring criminal investors to the country. They squat, they live, they dream. Government send them to school, unlike us. Joseph Boyka sent children to school on government money. That all they live on. Jeremiah can send children to school on government money. That's the only thing they can live. But they want you to understand that government job is bad. No. We want government job to redeem this country, emancipate this country from these political vultures that are in power. They'll go back to the legislature. That's the argument. When they argue about government job, tell them, say, government job now go while you there. Ask them, say, why you had 12 years and you still want government job, 18 years. Why? If it's not good, why are you there? Why didn't you empower the private sector for you to remain there? Ask them those technical questions, they will run away from the debate. If in the comment section, in the communities, ask them the questions. Say all the things you're talking about, why Joseph Boyka only been government job for 44 years? The debate will cease to exist. They want to mislead you. They think they are smarter than you. But you people are geniuses. The legislature is not doing well. The House of Representatives. They should ratify the loan, but the president goes and takes loan. At the end of the day, no accountability, no ratification, the president usurps the function of the legislature. And group of men move on and go to President Boyka and say, Papa, Thursday, neglect the function. When homes are being demolished, properties are being destroyed. Yes. When properties are being destroyed, homes are being demolished. When your constituents, from your constituencies, are crying, you neglect them, and you got the audacity to say you'll break it down. You're destroying that audacity. Lawmakers neglect their functions. Go to Joseph Boyka to say, Papa, we here. What kind of sycophancy is this? My people, what kind of sycophancy is this? What kind of sycophancy is this, my people? What kind of sycophancy is this? From the first branch of government, Republic of Liberia, first branch of government, that comes to the demolition. That comes to the demolition. At the beginning of this program, tonight, I play a video. And in that video, cataloging President Weah infrastructure development in terms of rules. If you listen keenly to that video, it stated emphatically that those who were being affected along the roadside were compensated and their properties were not just broken down, whether they were in the alleyway or not. To the masses out there, let me tell you what difference the CDC would do if we come to power in 2029 when it comes to the issue of alleys, when it comes to the issue of road development or expansion. Let me tell you what we did and what we will consistently do, not to harm the masses, not to make the poor poorer, not to make people homeless in their own country. In your own country, they are making you homeless. Let me tell you what we did. The RIA rule, for example, the expansion of the RIA rule, all those that lived along the RIA road that were being affected were compensated. Resettlement package was given to them. They were all compensated. All those along the RIA road, all those along the overhead bridge that is being built now from ELW Junction to Congo Town area. All those people fenced their fence or their homes that were being demolished, they were compensated, they were given sufficient time to get relocated. And all international highways that the CDC decided to build under our administration, and even the ones we left that we signed contract for, and we left that the Unity Party-led administration should continue with to pave, we provide a resettlement plan in the agreement. So a Unity Party is not paying the money in the agreement through the resettlement plan, somebody eating our money. So under the 6 years of development in terms of road rehabilitation, construction of roads, affected communities were compensated. They were paid. Unlike the Unity Party-led administration that doesn't care about the welfare of the people. Areas where alleyways did not exist, and they want to open new alleys that did not exist since 1822. And then we got our independence in 1847, 1848, the government took seat in January. Since that time, there are areas that people built up to President Weah administration for Joseph Jenkins Roberts' time. There were not alleys. No one marked those areas as alleys. No one went and stopped the people from building and said they were alleys. And let me give you an example because I used to represent the people of District Number 8, Montserrat County. From the airport in Slipway community, from the airport, all the way coming to Rock Spring Valley, Warren to hit Jalastan, those areas have never been marked as alleyways. Never, with emphasis ever, in the history of the country. The government now is about to open those areas. Instead of the government resettling these people, almost 5,000 people will be homeless. Instead of the government resettling them or compensating them and giving them ample time, the government is saying the alleyway. But it has never been like that. Those are newly designed alleyways by this government. So what do you do to citizens who've been there 60 years? 50 years. What do you do? Now, you need to compensate these people. You need to get an ample time, road to time. That place been there year in, year out. They deserve better living. They deserve equally the resources of the country. Let me give an example on a way out why we want to come back to power and save the masses. The Invincible Park opposite Ellen Place at the airfield. The Invincible Park was not just built for the Invincible Park. The zinc rounds that were all down there, who have broken those area and created alleyways. No, we built new and we put them in concrete homes. Like along the highways, some areas in Granger there, in Nima County, going to Lofa County. We took some people from mud bricks, from mud huts, from die huts, and we put them in concrete homes. That's what Joshua did. Dole community, Popo Bridge community, Popo Beach community. We took people from zinc structures and we put them into concrete homes with flush toilet and electricity to give them hope, to inspire them. But this government is breaking down everything and telling the people you build on highway, oh no, they play a government, and the government does not have money to pave the roads. The government does not have money for resettlement. What we can assure the masses on our voice tonight, all the demolitions are going on under our government will not have done those demolitions. We have sought the supreme interest of the people. We have given them sufficient time. We have had them resettled. Look at the sheriff in the military barracks. Look what they did to other people. People are claiming that they went beyond the confines of the barracks and they went to other private structures and broke them down. Look at the pictorial evidence. That area should have been resurveyed and the AFL should have claimed what belongs to them instead of expanding beyond what belongs to them. Today in Nima County, the AFL is going to take another land area. Listen to the people in Nima County. Probably some of you have not seen that video. I hope I can get that video tonight to play it. Over 100 acres of land. Over 1,000 plus people will get dislodged. Many winning. The winning newspaper just reported the story. I hope I can get the video tonight to show it to you. Or looking at it and tears came down rolling from my eyes. That women who hustle their money, work, build concrete structures in Nima County. Joseph Baga said they might go tell the people from there. Is that what the people voted you for? Another thing that happened with demolition, besides the government, if you notice it, some of you in America that can be insulting us, some of you unity partisans, I want you to listen and listen well. The guys have weaponized the court. As soon as the court ruled, the lower court, before you go to the Supreme Court the next day, they finish talking to the police, bribe the police. The sheriff will go there, they finish bribing the police, they will go and back the sheriff. Soon daybreak or in the night, they start breaking down the place. So that you will not even have time to take an appeal to the Supreme Court. Under the citizen administration, these things were not happening, but they have weaponized the court. The Chief Justice got to get involved into this thing. When the lower court ruled, they should give the people time. But as soon as they rule today in the evening or soon in the morning, look at what happened in New Georgia Junction. In your own country, look at what happened to Satan. A few blocks away from where I sit tonight. Across the entire Liberia, Johnsonville, and other areas, see what happening? Town trap is not for rat alone. Some of you work, you perspirated. In America, you work, you sweat for your money. Some of our people here, a private business venture, You work hard for your money. Imagine that. And you just wake up. Somebody run to court and say that Joseph Jigen Rawatan only land. Somebody just run to court and say Joseph Jigen Rawatan, my parents gave me the land, and the court ruled. The next morning, Gregory Como was saying police people that would tear gas. Why are you tear gassing the innocent surveillance? Why are you suffering the people like this? Lofa Queen, how are you? Stephen, how are you? Ito Kipi, Jerry Yasia, Asa Peters. They break. They demolished what you have worked for in your entire lifetime. You cannot take an appeal. You don't want to give you a chance to even take an appeal. Tracy, how are you? Manfueto. Tell them to learn, Tracy. They have to learn. This is saddened. It's affecting the breaking of homes and property. It's not CDC. It's affecting Liberians across the country. Fake Marsh, Batu Sambula. How are you people? This is affecting the country. Liberians have become homeless in their own homes. The court system has been used. The police has been used. And guess who getting these properties? They are foreigners. Liberians are fronting for them. You will be shocked. Some of your own Liberians are fronting for them. Most of the areas are foreigners using some of your own Liberian brothers that are fronting for them. This is sad. And the government, to protect its citizens, even if it were private area, because the situation, the government can use eminent domain. The government of the Republic of Liberia can use eminent domain. But because the government herself breaking down homes under the pretext of development, and they are not developing anywhere, they're not paving those roads. They don't have money in the budget to pave the roads. Why are they breaking the roads down? They don't have money in the budget. Let me repeat. No budget line can show to you that they have money in the budget to pave those roads or those alleys that they are opening in Monrovia. It will just remain mud roads. Mud roads. And more dust will go into the homes. It causes meningitis. When you hear severe headache, many Liberians suffering from severe headache because of the dust. They break down into the communities. The guys are not paving the road. More dust. Trafficking. The breeze blows the dust. It goes into the homes. It causes severe headache when you inhale it. Many of you should know that. The Boycott government is not doing well for the people. While private citizens are going to court and using the court system, the government has recognized the court also. And the government is not only that, but breaking down people's homes, opening alleys where there's no need for alleys. Because they want to use the main highway, they say Boycott, now well. So from the executive mansion all the way going to ERWA Junction. They don't want cars to be on the main road. It's government official and Boycott. So after coming to work, you can be free. After work, free. There's a selfish motive. The government put no money in the budget to pave these feudal rules that they are breaking, calling artists. No money whatsoever. The yellow machines they brought is intended to break more homes. That's the essence of the yellow machines. We are providing free tutorial facts. We are not debating imagination. We're not lying. We're not manufacturing stories. That's what makes this platform very educative. We want to say thank you to Bana FM that is carrying our live tonight, Kings FM, Radio Tapeta, Radio Lila in Bon County also, and Radio Tapeta in Nimba County. Thank you very much. Our many listeners or many followers We want to appreciate you. Our program is more educative. We provide free tutorial to our people. We refute the lies. Our objective and our mission is to ensure we narrate our own story. Who can tell our story better than us? Who can narrate our story better than us? These are justifiable reasons for which the CDC should come back to power, not to punish the masses and make the masses homeless. No. You know, they say the masses know their leader. I want to show you something. What happened today in Moria? The masses know their leader. The masses, they know their leaders. The masses. See what happened today. My people, that President we are there. President we are. Today he went to a graduation ceremony. He was invited as a special guest. And he went there today. You know, the man is blessed. The man is blessed. So President Weah went for the program today as a special guest of honor. The second graduation ceremony of D. Maxwell Sakimiya Senior Women Empowerment and Vocational Skills Training Program. So Women Empowerment and Vocational Skills Training Program, school by the former Foreign Minister D. Maxwell Kimia. So he invited President Weah there for the graduation ceremony today. And guess what? The MPs will say today. The masses know their leader. They want, and that's something that will organize. The masses, they know their leader. The motorcyclists decided that they will go and meet their leader. I want to say to the motorcyclists across the Republic of Liberia, because they are under my voice in Nimba County, in Bon County, Mangibi, in Grand Bassa County tonight, in Grand Cape County, in Bomi County, part of Bapodu County, Montserrat County. You are under my voice tonight and you are watching this program and you are listening to the local radio station. The CDC wants to assure you, and we have never let you down, the way the Unity Party let you down. They generated millions of dollars from you to register your bikes, to buy Hamlet, to get lesson. Millions of dollars. They took the price up. Bike registration, Unity Party added nothing less than $25 to $50 on it. On car vehicle registration, they increased everything. Unity Party. Government, this government here. Want to assure you, the pimping boys, the rattles, when we come back to power in 2029, we will not take money from you to take you off the street prematurely. We'll organize you people. We'll ensure that you are properly trained. We'll provide equal access to you people. You'll be very organized. You will have your hamlet. You will be respected. We'll not treat you like dogs after when you voted for Joseph Boycott. After you promised them, they promised you. They took your money from you and they treated you like dogs. They treated you like non-Liberians. I want to assure each and every one of you, all the Pempen people, want to assure you, will protect your rights under the laws of the Republic of Liberia. Will never treat you like outside children. You saw the children today. They know their leader. They made mistake and they have apologized. But the CDC government will bring a dynamism of not beating you, not wounding you, not using police vehicle to kill you, not shooting you. No, we'll protect your fundamental human rights. That's what we do. And then go to the video again. The Unity Party people have to see this video. John Manning, we are. The media went a special guest of honor to the second graduation program of the Master Criminal Vocational Education for Women. Soon the men bans there today. The children couldn't get chance. They know their leader. They know who looked like them. They know who stood for them. Let me play the video. So the Unity Party boy can get first. That's the video here. John Manning, we are. My people, you hear the people talking, they say Jowia can pay people. Jowia can pay people. It's a human magnet, his love. You can't take it away. Certain people, God bless them. You can't take that blessing away. You can't take that love away. It's something that God gave to him. It's a blessing. It's your blessing. Okay? These children love this man so much. These young people in the country love the man. Even the older folks love this man.
Pipeline Road, Chubor Road, Pipeline Road, Chubor Road, Pipeline Road, Chubor Road, Rehab Community Corridor, Small St. Michael Town Hall Court to Patient Shop, Dry Rice Market to Johnsonville, Doe Community, Claratown Road, where there was no road since independence, Bartonsville to Keba to Dickville Road, VOA ELW Community Access Road, Manatemba Road, EL.
Sorry that we had a little problem. Sorry, we had a little problem, but yeah. On and off, my people. Okay, we are back. The internet is fluctuating a little bit, but look, these people know that President Weah did extremely well for the country. They know that very well. They are not running away from him. They know what he has done for his people. They know how he took care of the young people in this country. Go to the Unification Park behind the BDC barracks. Go there. When young people never had area to go to entertain themselves, to play, the only place the people had to go, maybe go to liquor shop, you know, the children have nowhere to go, you know, open a whole entertainment spot down there, sporting entertainment, different activities going on to the Unification Park, the Invincible Park, similarly. Look, I want to say this to each and every one of you. You don't have to love Joshua. God has blessed this man. He's gifted. It's natural. You can't take it away from him. He has human heart, human feelings. Human feelings. Guess what? My people, we're not making up stories. Imagine the young people turning all in enormous today. Imagine coming, chanting and cheering, you know, driving behind him. He didn't provide gas to them. They did not organize them. The Unity Party were organized with almost 50 women, 10 high-headed women. You organize them, they took out Lapa, they put it on the road to relay. Care about 10 women put Lapa down. The Lapa ain't real 10. They started yelling, oh, women are spraying at Lapas, and all of those things. Look, the reality of life is that it's a different human being God made. It's the greatest patriot for President Boyka. He act rather to be so sick to live. And you rescue him, save Boyka. They will not do that. They would have never done that. They would have never done that in a lifetime. Never, never they would have done that. Never, never. Never. My people, never would have done that. They mortgaged this country. They sold this country. Okay? Every day, the entire left span, like Josh Weah. And they said that Joe Weah.
Listen, let me be fair, we know it was propaganda. We put every death, somebody walking and jigger in the toe and they die, we say it was Joe Weah.
True.
Somebody drop a pressure or high sugar, we say that Joe Weah.
Yeah.
Pregnant woman go get bread and we say that Joe Weah, if she didn't make it through.
Yeah.
Everything was on Joe Weah. Auditor death were on Joe Weah. 3 missing boss were on Joe Weah. Unity Party supporter of JMP, went against CDC, went against the pathologists, said you were fronting for CDC. You and I and the rest of the team that supported Unity Party and Joseph Yeman Boakai, including Phoebe Herons and everybody else, we beat on CDC government.
True, which was wrong.
We beat on them. We discredited Benedict Coley and other people that said these are our findings. But I like the position you took, and I still remain with that position because hold on, my dear brother and friend, Liberia pathology Benedict Coley, not sorry, Coley, thank you. Claim no male DNA was found at Councillor's car home, and everybody, most of us, we don't be on Benedict. So my take here is that not the pathologists, the auditor death, the 3 missing boys, all the other mysterious death in the country, most of them that Benedict or whosoever the pathology were that took care of them and gave the report.
Princess Cooper.
All of yes, we went against them for politics, and now the chicken is coming home to roast. But should we destroy the credential of our own, like Councilor is saying, because of politics? Is it fair that we send a young man out of the country and they were trained and they returned to serve the country, and we put politics in it?
Now listen to you. Everything politics. They destroy people because of politics. They destroy people because of politics. Everything, politics. People were being destroyed. People imaged. The government were being lied on because of politics. It's an open confession. You lie on the government. You lie on people because of politics. Listen to it again.
Listen, let me be fair, we know it was propaganda. We put every death, somebody walking and jigger in the toe and they die, we say it was Joe Weah.
True.
Somebody drop a pressure or high sugar, we say that Joe Weah.
Yeah.
Pregnant woman go get bread and we say that Joe Weah if she didn't make it through.
Yeah.
Everything was on Joe Weah. Auditor death were on Joe Weah. 3 missing boss were on Joe Weah. Unity Party supporter of JMP, went against CDC, went against the pathologists, said you were fronting for CDC. You and I and the rest of the team that supported Unity Party and Joseph Yeman Boakai, including Phoebe Herons and everybody else, we beat on CDC government.
True, which was wrong.
We beat on them. We discredited Benedict Coley and other people that said these are our findings. But I like the position you took, and I still remain with that position because hold on, my dear brother and friend, Liberia pathology Benedict Coley, not sorry, Coley, thank you. Claim no male DNA was found at Councillor's car home, and everybody, most of us, we don't be on Benedict. So my take here is that not the pathologists, the auditor death, the 3 missing boys, all the other mysterious death in the country, most of them that Benedict or whosoever the pathology were that took care of them and gave the report.
Princess Cooper.
All of yes, we went against them for politics, and now the chicken is coming home to roast. But should we destroy the credential of our own, like Councilor is saying, because of politics? Is it fair that we send a young man out of the country and they were trained and they returned to serve the country, and we put politics in it?
My people, because of politics, we beat on them. We lie on them. Who did they lie on? They lie on us. Because of politics. They destroy the country. The Unity Party lied about everything. This is what we call prima facie evidence. This is prima facie evidence. This platform is not yet to make us stories, not yet to lie, but this is prima facie evidence. Yeah. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? We'll rest down a little bit. We'll talk about the speaker. But I wanted to say something before we go to the speaker. I want to talk to my fellow seditionists in Radio Land, well-wishers and sympathizers. A former member of the CDC, may his soul rest in perpetual peace. May the light perpetual shine upon him, upon his soul. Former Representative Solomon Josh. We know that things did not go down well. We understand some of the things he said. We know there was some very strong disagreement. He said some of the nastiest things about the standard bearer of the president. He made a lot of damning remarks. But I want to say to seditionists, we all can forgive. Our nature is not to be vindictive. Our nature is not to be vindictive. Our nature is not to harm other people. Our nature is not to keep malice. Every week, I spoke to Solomon Josh. I must tell you, he was not an enemy. He made his decision to leave the CDC. He went on the other end. He passed away a sad and untimely death. We sympathize with the family. His family is our family, no matter what the situation. We are one. We regret the incident. We extend our condolences to the Bibu family. My heart with you. Seditionists love you. No matter what the situation, no matter what happened, we know Solo went on the other side. We know. You know, seditionists and my friends out there, you know, life, once we want to govern, we have to be forgiving. We have to forgive some people. Can't hold malice against them. You know, it's God that can fight your battle, not you. The Almighty God can fight your battle. You know, yesterday, when the incident occurred, I sent my driver to go find her, because almost every 2 or 3 days, I would talk to Solomon Josh. We talk, you know. Sometimes I would deal with him. We say, oh, you're the only person here. We talk regularly. We talk regularly. Even his children were driving him. Sometimes he put a speaker on and tell them I can joke him sometimes. I say, Solo, nowhere like home. You will come back home. Unfortunately, Solo passed away. Unfortunately. We sympathize. He's a friend. We all don't have to agree, but he's a Liberian. Yesterday, I sent my driver there to go find out what was happening. And then one of the boys who were with him to the hospital, I spoke to him. And when he told me, he said, Chief, the chief didn't make it. He felt so sad. But guess what? Liberia is an interesting country. The men went to go support Unity Party. Some of the guys had the audacity to gossip the men. Can you imagine? Solo had nothing according to them. Or he died, he was hustling, he was suffering, he died. No. Solo could give. In as much I had indifference with him, but almost everything Solomon George worked for, he gave people. In as much I might have some indifference with him, but he gave. Not only that, recently, Solo was working to LPRC as a consultant in the Unity Party government. Some of you ain't get a job, but you're gossiping and insulting people in a chat room. You know, some of the guys wish that it would have been me. You know, in every organization, you got friends. Just because the safety of someone, I will not play the recording, but the person sent me the recording. Liberia is an interesting country. Somebody wishing, oh, that Akaro's great, he will suffer, he's selling a horse, he finished selling his cars. Amen. Is that why you wish for that I will sell my horse and I will sell my car? Is that why you wish for that I will die poor? It's not possible for me to sell my horse. It's not possible for me to sell my car. If not because of the person who sent that recording to me or that voice, I will have played tonight. You don't wish death on other people. You don't do that. You don't wish for poverty on other people. No. 12 years in government, we plan our life. We knew I inherited this day. That's why you're going to be asking, say, oh, that man, he always on air, he always talking because I know what I'm depending on. No, I will not sell none of my cars. Never, ever. Never, ever. And I will not reach that level in life. And to sell my horse, no. I got a lot of properties. But we just want you to know. You're talking in your chat room. You're calling people, oh, you know this, that. No, we're not suffering. We can't suffer. Don't never wish for that. Don't never wish for that. We build relationship. We plan for these days. Even if we want to sell property, it will be properties that we get, different properties we get. Yes, we're into housing business. We could lease, we could rent, we could sell areas, but it cannot be the house that I own, that I build my house, that I build, that I live in my legacy. No, it's not possible. You don't wish for these evils on other people. It's bad when you listen to the caliber of people that are talking these things, people that we help in our 6 years. You know, you wish for death on your friend, man. Oh, you go gossip about Solo, then you bring Akaros in. No, Unity Partisan, I want to say to sedition. I hope Fala listening to Eton's Fala and Sir Joseph. There is nowhere like home. There is nowhere like home. Nowhere like home. We put our integrity, we put everything on the line after election to remain in Liberia, to fight for the masses on the sidewalk. Those people who gave a job for 12 years, that made us, we can still put food on our table. We can butter our bread and we can survive. If we eat Gary to survive, we do it. But we cannot compromise. The struggle of the Liberian people cannot be compromised. No. Government comes, government go. Never made a mistake. I don't care what you take under this government will finish in your hands. And you and I will never live the same life. We'll still live better life. We'll still eat the same food, we'll still ride the same cars. But Solo who went to yours, Solomon George, if you can gossip him, that he died poor, you Unity Partisan, it hurts my heart. Or man who insulted his own party and went to you, and you look at him and telling people how he died out of frustration because he had nothing. You Unity Partisans. If you can say that, all of our friends who left CDC and affiliating with you people, they should take you from that. That's a message by itself. And I will play that voice to individuals. I will not play it loud on air. No, I will not do that. I will play it to some of our friends to sit near me and listen to it. They guys, if they left with them, they want all of us to die. You wish for evil for us, it will never happen in the lifetime. You know how we've been living? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? But I just wanted to say it, but may Solo soul rest in perpetual peace. May God be with the bereaved family. To all seditions, I don't care what happened between you people and Solo. That bygone be bygone. They honor the dead. They respect the family. Solo children are our children. They are our brothers. They are our sisters. May his soul rest in perpetual peace. But you said to gossip that the man died poor. The man died suffering. You argue that 12 years what the man did with his money, unity partisans. Is that how you talk about a man who came to you, who's supporting your president? But some of you people who talk in our group chat and on our call, guess what? You don't have a job to do. But Solo had a job at LPRC, consultancy work, working for nothing less than 4,000 US with Amos 12, but you don't have a job. You work in poo-poo water, you don't have a job. But again, this is the heart of human being. That's how they treat people. It's very dangerous, it's bad. You don't know. Joseph Boakai was sick here in this country. George, we are sending him abroad. That's a former vice president by then of the Republic of Liberia. Okay, do you know how many people in Unity Party government here that will help, who don't want to call names, that will take care of, that George we took care of, Magil, Nathaniel Magil, Samuel 12 homes, that people were going to all of the time to Samuel 12 and Nathaniel Magil. We don't want to call names and we'll not do that. We'll not do that. Okay, but again, Solo has passed away. For me, Solo was a friend and he was a brother. A friend and a brother. A revolutionary brother and a friend in the struggle. Now, having said that, we want to show something. We want to discuss something. This could be the last topic for the night. Now, your speaker here. The picture courtesy of Jaw TV, Liberia. We got to get the people courtesy, the people who did this. This is Speaker Richard Kuhn. Richard Kuhn, let me be quick to point out, is my friend. We worked together for 6 years. We fought together on the floor. In fact, we had a group called Special Forces in the legislature. I was the chairman of the Special Forces in the House of Representatives, and Richard Kuhn was a member. This is the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia. The reason why I put Richard Kuhn's picture up, I wanted to say something. When you become Speaker of the country, or when you get certain job in this country, or anywhere around the world, sorry, where you used to pee behind the horse, you can't pee there again. Some of the things you used to do, you can't do it no more. Like you baptized, you are a newborn Christian. You are the third most important man in government. Scandal can't just be hanging over your head. No. The speaker cannot have scandal over his head, from immigration fraud to having a lot of illicit women, different weddings, bigamism. You could be charged for that under the laws of Liberia and United States law, immigration fraud, accusation of molestation, or rape. It does not represent the image of the legislature. It does not represent your image, Mr. Speaker. This does not represent you. You are the Speaker of the country. Why are you even interacting with people to buy a used car? What happened to your office staff and other people? Why are you inviting someone into your bedroom, Mr. Speaker? Mr. Speaker, why would you allow somebody to enter your room with phone? To record in your bedroom? Mr. Speaker, why would you allow women just talking about you? Why? Mandela couple will come out and talk. Another woman who came from Ghana in Liberia say your people won't kill her. She talk again. She said she been having HIV since 2008. Then recently again, another woman said you bought 2 cars from her, you were about to buy the 3rd car from her, but you wanted to play Calais on her. You wanted to sleep with her. Mr. Speaker, whether you wanted to sleep with her or not, it does not represent your image. Your bedroom is placed in the public glare. Where's your security? Jeremiah Kun. He's like a brother to me. Jeremiah Kun is my friend. He's like a brother to me. Just a minute. Let me just play the video and answer this call. I will get right back.
These things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Parker, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired.
Okay.
Knowing that 2023 he'll be tired, he could have a good heart, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought.
Yes. Look, my people. Whether you're from Unity Party or whether from CDC, Richard Kun is my brother. Okay. Richard Kun is my brother. But guess what? You are the Speaker of the country. Why were you in your bedroom? Video evidence of your bedroom. That bringing the legislature to public disrepute and the government to public disrepute. Whether the woman agreed to you, she not agreed to you, but your bedroom, my friend and brother, Rachel Kun. Then you texting the woman to say you're sick. The woman say you're sick, you say yourself sick. Do you know that under the health laws of the country, if you know that you're sick and you knowingly infest other people, you give that sickness to other people knowingly, it's a criminal issue? You can be charged. Do you know that? If you knowingly imagine, if you knowingly, one other woman in 2000, the woman said 2008 she had HIV and she slept with the speaker to the hotel. According to her, I know most of you people listen to that video, to that audio. It came out, I think, almost a month now. According to her, she said the speaker that her man, the speaker brought back to Liberia from Ghana. She left from here, she went to Ghana. They slept together. He pushed her on the bed. I don't want to go in depth into it. Okay, I will stop right there. The other lady again, accusing the speaker of molestation. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. The image of the country, that's the third most important position. The image of the country. Mr. Speaker, Who are your advisors? Who your security? My sister Medana will jump on air and say she's my spouse. Speaker spouse. That kind of public record. I mean, you're married. Mr. Speaker, but you married to another woman again, another woman claiming you. About 3 different women claiming your one. That you married to them. Then you come on air, you say, well, one of them that my sister I got married to, that fraud. Mr. Speaker, how can you talk about like that? How can you talk like that? That be realistic. Who advising you, Richard Kuhn? We are security, your house, that penetration into your home as a speaker, the vulnerability of your bedroom as a speaker of the country. Richard, that I'm voting you. That bike used to be riding, you come to me, I used to advise you, you know, you get on keke, you get interested, you can just go sit down anywhere. No, when you hold certain position, your environment change. Okay, you are the 10th most important person in this country. God forbid something happened to the president and the vice president, you are sent for 90 days to call election. You can't keep doing this to the country. You can't. From immigration, allegation of immigration fraud, to allegation of women, bigamism. Women say they marry you, you other one, you divorce her, you know, about 3 persons claiming you, and then another woman said, oh, you know, you push her on the bed. I don't want to talk about that, but almost 1 month ago, that other story came up, and the public, she on air talking about it, and she proud, she said, you stay helping her, she won't call it rape, but she had HIV before, though she said she didn't think that you caught it, you know, but you slept with her regularly, you brought her back from Ghana after you won the speakership to Liberia, and then another lady claiming that you sick. Recently, just yesterday, she was on phone, she said you sick. I mean, you attempted raping her or you molested her. For me, the story of the woman, there are some questions that need to be asked realistically to her. But Mr. Speaker, your other people were speaker, Snow was speaker, Edith Tyler was speaker, Emmanuel Nukwe was speaker, or Fanatic Kofa was speaker. You saw how they comported themselves as speaker of the country. I know you still want to do your little thing, but Richie, you cannot do it the same way and you cannot be again. You have transitioned in life. Under the rules of the legislature, if the House of Representatives wanted, you brought the entire body to public disrepute. The entire body have been brought to public disrepute. You can be removed from office for that. But you are a regime speaker now. But you are a regime speaker. And mind you, Richie, Speaker Kuhn, mind you, all the women that are levying accusation against you that you married them 2 to 3, the government, next government can prosecute you. It's a criminal issue. When you divorce, you go and get married under the Liberian law, it's criminal. You know, pass the domestic violence bill. We got a rape law beside the domestic violence bill. The other woman say you molested her. You could also be charged again because another woman claiming that she had HIV, she slept with you. The other woman, jail, line say you sick. If you knowingly infest other people, you can be charged for criminally. You can be charged under the health laws of the country. It's a law of the country. You can be charged. For example, if you know you get COVID, then you go and willingly give it to someone, or you get Ebola and you willingly interact with people and give it to them, you can be charged. Even after you get killed, you can be charged. Okay, it's an offense under the laws of Liberia. You can't treat yourself like that. Again, we want to say thank you very much. Collison George, Melvin Cordell, Stephen Slide, your Mentro, Kanga, Mike Toll. Want to say thank you to every one of you for following us tonight. Samuel Kokwe, Melvin, Justin, Oliver Sako, Mahelena Brown, David Gawolo, Malu Fofana, Victor Morris, Paul Koo, Joma Jala. Oh, Joma Jala. The man said, when are you coming to Pennsylvania? Since the U.S. denied you visa to attend your daughter's graduation ceremony back in 2023, have you applied for re-entry? That why me? Amen, Joma Jala. Liberia is an interesting country. People can hear and make a story on you. Joma Jala. Hey, Joma. Cos Kroma, what's up, brother? Joma Jala, you know, Joma Jala, me, I don't know you. Maybe you know me. But Joma, we make it all. Okay. No. America never stopped me. And they cannot stop me. No. It's not possible. Joma, you see, we can't talk all. Some of us don't want to talk. Okay. But again, live with your perception that they deny you for your daughter graduation. I the last time I was in America, I remember someone say, oh, they denying visa. And in America, say no, they talking about the denying for entering America. Joma, we can't talk all. But our family then down there get started. To get started, that is a thing for us, Joma. We don't want to talk all. They just remain that. Men can talk all. Yeah, New Jersey is in the house. Jackson Moore, what's up? Josh Opa Morris from Kakata. Nathaniel Civilazi Kisibo Taylor. Hey, Civilazi Kisibo Taylor, what's up? Yeah. Blammo Bar. Sonia Leo Camara, how are you? Yeah, Mr. Camara from the USA. I'm watching from Derby, Pennsylvania, New of Camara and descendant. Oh, what's up? I'm a family member of the Camaras. What's up, my man? Yeah, watching all the way from our area, Derby. In Upper Derby area, right? Goss, my man, what's up? Yeah, nice seeing you here, man, Goss. I wish to have you live on the program one of these days, Goss, so we can share support together. You know that support hour here now, Goss. Mike Toll. Oh, Mike, you see. Mike, don't insult the people. Don't tell them say they are fool, eh? Mike, people will say things about me. You see the difference I bring to the table is that people can criticize me. People can say what they want to say about me. Okay, Badgers Red, what's up? Fire for Fire, General. Augustus, Francis Weddy, Rabbit, Raymond Rabos, how are you? Yeah, inbox me, Raymond. You see, I want to say something about Akaros Gray. Not just beating, but I'm one of the most tolerant character in the history of the country. You see some of the people who go on my page, some of the things they can say when you go, you click on them and you look at it, they can be your children. Some of them cannot even afford food to eat per day. Somebody get them father scratch card or data instead of sending the kids to school. That human right abuse, that child abuse. When you see some of the people who can insult us, insult our parents, our family, our wives, our children, on our posts, commenting, when you go there and you see them, my people, it's pathetic. Pure child abuse being caused by the United Party, where you give the children scratch card to send them to school, educate them, give them a piece of job to do, give them some morals and training. That's what you need to do. Usman Ansu, what's up? Augustine Gliffer, Topman from New Georgia. Mark Toll, how are you? Evangelist Michelle M. Gamunde, how are you? What we need to do is that, look, these kids need to go to school. I'm tolerant. People can say what they want to say. People can insult. But do you know me, or you have heard about me? Do you know how many young men I've brought up in the history of this country, and some of them get some of the biggest jobs in government? Do you know that? Do you know what we've done for young people in this country? Where they are today, some of them in government. Do you know what we've done? Do you know how many people call a mentor? But guess what? Because those people who are giving you the scratch card, Those people who are giving you the $10 and the $20 to insult, they cannot face a carrot's grave. Tell them, say, go and debate the man. Tell them, say, go and argue with the man. Some of them, they were our schoolmates. We know what they did in school. They underperformed. Some of them are underachievers. They know that. But guess what, my people? We cannot encourage child abuse. That's why when I post, I don't tell people, say, go fight for me. No. People who argue with you people, they believe in a struggle. They believe in what we do. Many of your people, after 12 years in government, they ran away. They could not defend the Unity Party. Many of them. But they come back to get jobs. After 6 years, when we take them from power, trust me, they won't be able to defend the Unity Party. They won't then be consistent. Do you know how many years we have been consistently consistent since 2005 up to 21 years? We've been engaged in the Unity Party, job or no job. We fought the Unity Party in the absence of job, in the midst of job. And up to now, we do our own private thing. We can't talk about it before you people go and close it down or you fight us the way you're fighting us already. But the fact of the matter here is this, that if they want to send you to insult people or to write or to comment, tell them send me to school. Tell them pay my rent. Tell them give me job. Sit down and look at yourself. My people, some of you people, I want you to do something. Just go. Just go. Some of the people that are insulting on our posts, go and just click on them. Go to their profile. Some of them are children, 18 years old, 17, 19, 20. They should be in school. But our friends in Unity Party use them because they don't have the face to challenge Akaro's grave publicly and stand in front of him. They were scared. Can you imagine that? But again, I don't want people insulting people because of Akaro's grave. No. Engage them. Hold them onto the issues. Talk about the yellow machine. Let's discuss the yellow machine. How many water tanks you brought, whether for LPRC or for water and sewer? Don't tell us you brought water tank. That for road or that for LPRC or water and sewer. That's a caution. The lawmakers wearing yellow and neglecting their jobs. And going to Freeport instead of Samuka, who is the head of the machine committee. They go to Freeport, lawmaker to receive machine. They leave from there, they go to Joseph Boyka place. President Boyka took loan. We're all being ratified by the legislature for yellow machine. The lawmakers are not quarreling, they're not asking questions. Mama capability. Say the yellow machine will cost it's some $1 million. Now you're paying $21 million. She should have been prosecuted for that, for attempting to rob the country. These are the issues. What are the issues? That Joseph Boyka been in government for 44 years. But you say Akaro's grave and other people, they should not be in government. That only government they can live on. Okay, they agree. If the argument by Unity Party, that only government job we can live on. But Joseph Boyka too, only government job he can live on. Jeremiah Kuntu for 18 years, only government job he can live on. That's the argument. CDC, they not demolish people's homes. No, we compensated the people, resettle them. But you're demolishing homes and you're not resettling the people, you're not compensating them. During CDC time, the court was not being politicized to take people from their private homes all around the country and break it down. Soon they break and there's no appeal taking. That should be the argument. That Ministry of Transport, almost 400 people will be laid off. You pass a budget law. You say the function of vehicle registration and license plate, the budget law signed by Joseph Boyka, the 2026 budget law, maintain that function under the Ministry of Transport. The Minister of State for Presidential Affairs just wrote a letter and said, no, that function not under Ministry of Transport. It go to the private entity, the private company the RG, the police director, Gregory Como, that renting a horse right here on H Street, the private company renting a horse. That the company that Jojo Boyka didn't get interest in. Okay, the president's son. that the company can take that function for ministry or transport. But there was a law that was just passed saying no, Minister of Transport should do that. But the minister still wrote a letter telling Transport Ministry maintain this over. And the lawmakers sit down, they pass a law. And the president signed that law, who is the budget. And that law is being violated by the Minister of State Communication. And you cannot call him that obstruction of your function. The action is contentious and you need to go to jail. These are the arguments. These are the realities. These are the issues. This is what you should be arguing with them. When they insult me, accept it. Like Akaros, they insult it. When they insult Joshua, we accept it. Okay. We accept it. Gradually, my people, the platform will grow, it will become big. And we started with 50 people viewing, now you're going to 200-300 people viewing at once now. Guess what? It's organic. But what is important is that we got more local radio stations across the country relaying. It's you and I, Akaro's grade. Akaro Bose Talak Atomic grade. Okay, Jefferson. We're wishing happy graduation today. Jefferson, you know, Jefferson Chelsea graduated yesterday. Okay, we got some pictures for some of our friends that graduated, so Jeff cannot be on air. Garrison Yeru is out of the country, so he also cannot be on air, but he will join me. He said he wanted to join us today, but he out of the country. Okay, Mama C and the other people, they are fasting. You know that the fast month. This show is balanced, so we cannot have them on air today. Rano Dubayu has another thing, so I'm here. You give me 4 hours, I will talk 4 hours, and I will talk sense 4 hours. You give me 10 hours, I will talk 10 hours, and I will make sense 10 hours. I will not make up stories. We'll discuss the issues. How dare the lawmakers sit down? They're breaking down your people's homes. They're demolishing it. And you say, the government will break it down. You get the power of the purse, the budget. Supplementary budget coming to you. Put money inside. Put it under the Ministry of Public Works. That before you break down anywhere, compensate the people. Put the money there. The budget is coming to you. Tell the Ministry of Public Works, hunt the demolition of the other way, because we don't get no money in the budget to pave the roads. We ain't put no money there for resettlement. We didn't put compensation money there. So hunt everything. Until we put that money for paving the road, we put money for compensation. That's what you do. If we were in the legislature, that's the stance we would take. That what all those years on the Ellen, demolition was stopped in District 8 because I made sensible arguments. I told them you want to demolish the poor people place down Slayway. You want to demolish down 5th Street. You want to break the people home down Jarlastan. They'll go in sync with the Methodist Church in the other way. The affluent, the rich people living to the B side. They close the alley on 8th Street where Gregor Common living. Only one car can go there. The other way, the people block it, rich people go bust it. Those were the concrete arguments we put on the legislative floor so the government could not act. Because you could not carry out selective justice while we were lawmakers in District Number 8. They want Busa Quarter. They decided to bust you Busa Quarter to dislodge more than 2,000-3,000 people. Some people bent us in the Congo War. Some of them fought the Congo War in the 60s. They live in Busa Quarter. Their children live there. Some of them died. Their children live there. I told them, you want to break through Busa Quarter? The road are leading to President Seri Hall. That road are going on will break through it. We made argument. We made sense. But it is lodging your people in the district. You say that government won't develop. Where government won't develop? They dust the road, that government will not pave, and the government is not ready to pave the road. Government is ready to develop. The government believe that they cannot win Montserrat, so they want to depopulate Montserrat County. That's the argument. The government wants to depopulate Montserrat County, so guess what? They just breaking every area. They're using the court, private land debate. They break the areas. Government added, they break the area. They want to depopulate Montserrat County. That's the argument of the government. This government and the people in government believe that certain people didn't belong in Monrovia. They must leave Monrovia. That's the argument by the government. They should leave Monrovia. Did you play in the city? When the people were bathing, you stop them from bathing. You play in the city. Then Monrovia, you know what people came to Monrovia? Some people are living rural Liberia. They were living a life. They were going to school. They didn't want to come to Monrovia, but at the war, y'all brought. Unity Party folks, your political leaders, they have been involved into war before. They brought the war. They caused the problem for people to migrate from rural Liberia to urban Monrovia. Your people brought the war. And today you want to force the people to go live in the villages? Children going to school, you breaking down school buildings? Imagine the government broke down school buildings and churches and mosques. Imagine. Even the government said, oh, they rather private land. The people taking the land, but they break down schools. They break down. Can you imagine? Reverend Enos in District 6, Monserrado County. Okay. The city scan. All those machines. Okay. All those equipment, medical equipment, decent medical equipment that will take some time, month to install. Eviction order, the government go there to go break hospital down. The government broke a children's hospital down. The government. They say, oh, that private people want to work them. The government should use eminent domain to protect the children's hospital. The government should have done it. You know how many, Reverend Enos, you know how many people you were treating free of charge? The X-ray machine, all those things. So massive destruction. Massive destruction. And Emmanuel, you said something very important because I was a lawmaker. You said that we are government signed that agreement so the people at Ministry of Transport should blame we are. No. Emmanuel, it was good that you asked this question tonight. And he said something very important. He asked a question, he said, if all of this is true. And I put it up. No, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, I was chairman on executive. The agreement that we signed, we did not give the license plate work and the vehicle registration work to the company. No. We left it. We left those functions with the Ministry of Transport. Now, while our department stay at the Ministry of Transport. Why you think under we are led administration that it will sign that agreement and give that authority to the private company? Why they did not perform the function under we are administration? That document the people running around with in my way is distorted. It's fake. The Ministry of Transport has a legislative function by an act of the legislature to take care of the issue of vehicle registration and license plate, and will maintain that function with the Ministry of Transport. It's a good question that you ask because they say, oh, that Joe we are time. Why you say that Joe we are passed the agreement? Why were not implemented under Joe we are? Why Joseph Boyka? That agreement started under Ellie, under Boyka, and they passed the first agreement under Ellie. When we came to review it, the first agreement of that company was passed under Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. When we came to power, we review it. And when we pass it, we ensure that the function of the Ministry of Transport was not given to that entity. Somebody under Boyka government put some document in our agreement and said that the agreement we are government passed. Why we are government passed the agreement and they work under we are? Why we stop it? Think about it. Why we stop it? Okay, why we stop it? So that the rescue, the people in the rescue, assuming which is not true, that agreement will pass under we are in your buy agreement. So you will follow the buy agreement that you voted we are government all the power for. So you will follow the buy agreement. So you will follow the buy agreement. Somebody asked what happened to the Basel Community School during our time. You asked a very important question. Very good question you asked about Basel Community School. You see, the place is owned by the Basel Brotherhood Republic of Liberia. Basel Community, the Basel Brotherhood and family. Some of them died, they gave it to their children. The Basel Brotherhood decided that it would sell that place. Listen very well. I want you to listen. in fact, when now we are talking about Ellington, that not job we are talking in Basel community. Basel Community School, the Basel Brotherhood, the people who own their land, they said they will sell the school. What you wanted me to do? They will sell the spot and give it to Lebanese people. They're not government that came to take the place. The Basel Brotherhood, the people who own the land, nobody was contesting, nobody was fighting over it. And one themselves, they said they will sell the school. They will sell the spot, where the school is. And guess what? I went and told them this school is a legacy school. Why you people should sell this place? They say, oh, get Pioneer Baptist School here. We get St. Simon Baptist School also in the community. I said, but it's not right. Basel Community School is a legacy school. It's not a school owned by the government Republic of Liberia. The government only subsidizing that school. That property belongs to the Basel people. That the Basel people property, the Basel Brotherhood. They call them Basel Brotherhood. It's an organization that owns Basel community to a greater extent. So the Basel Brotherhood went and sold the place to some Lebanese people. And they told the community people, I want you to listen very well, that they were going to relocate the school on Ralphie Highway. And they got the money. What they do with their money, that their business, that their private decision is not my decision. Now, what happened to the Basel Community School? Someone asked a very important question. That was something I go to read the messages. Okay. Yeah. So, thank you very much. You ask that question so we can carry that. Basel Community School, Basel Brotherhood, they own those areas. They sold their own land to the Lebanese people. They broke the school down. The Lebanese people built that place there. They gave them some money. They said they were going to relocate the school. The Basel Brotherhood said they were going to build their own school. They were going to relocate it. What happened is not my business. I don't take responsibility for that. Okay, if that the government will go in, I'm going to intervene. Do I intervene with the Basel Brotherhood? Well, it's a private decision. But that's not the topic. We want to say thank you very much. We have maybe 6 more minutes to go. We really want to appreciate everyone. Yeah, Patrick Baba, it's true. You say grade reduce. Yes, it's true. Oh, my man, you think fat that health, eh? When you reach my age, you will not want to be fat, sir. Maybe you don't know that. You think to get big that help with big stomach passing around, you really think that help? You don't know the implication. But you will get to know the implication when you reach my age. Fat is not health. Okay. We are being healthy, we take exercise, and we have to be the way we are. So, big stomach, that not help. You sick, you moving with big stomach, you know that you're sick. Okay. You're big, you fat, you don't know where your weight is, you don't even know your body mass. You don't know your body mass index. You're just passing around, you don't know anything. You better go test yourself and do some treatment. Okay. But I want to say this much to you people. Thank you very much for turning out tonight. Shaka Foma Donso, what's up, my man? Amara Keita, Maximo Doru, Masaran Toure. How are you? Want to say thank you. This is the platform where we narrate our own stories. Nobody can say it better than us. Nobody can narrate our own story. We want to say thank you to our mothers, to our parents, to our friends, our relatives. Thank you to our friends from the Unity Party, other political institutions that came here today to listen to us. The platform is growing. The viewers, the number is growing. It takes time for everything. We persevere unto the end. We want us to remain as Liberian. Our sympathy again to the George family, Solomon George family. Our condolences to the entire family. We wish you well. We want to say that take heart. You remain our family, Solomon George, no matter what the situation is. And we remain one. One. And when we say one, we mean actually one family. And while we try to upload few photos, We want you to look at this video and see some of the things President Weah did. See some of the things President Weah did, infrastructure development in terms of roads.
Parkline Road, Chubor Road, Rehab Community Corridor, Small St. Michael Town Hall Court to Patient Shop, Dry Rice Market to Johnsonville, Doe Community, Claratown Road, where there was no road since independence, Bartonsville to Keba to Dickville Road, VOA ELW Community Access Road, Manatemba Road, ELWA Aratu Community Access Road, Cooper Farm Jangaba Road.
So at this critical juncture, we have a few graduates. I can upload the other pictures, but those photos I have will upload and I will give a little background. I will give a little background if we upload, once we upload the pictures. And we are uploading some of this picture. It's very important. Those are our friends who graduated. Some of them graduated with master's program. You can't take my way out from me. Never, 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 never. You can't take we away. That's what the pimping boy. So we want to send special treat to our brother and friend Jefferson Chesson, J. Jefferson Chesson, one of our panelists. You know, Jefferson was an assistant minister at the Ministry of Public Works under the citizen-led administration. Jefferson now graduated from the law school yesterday. We want to say hat off to Mr. Jefferson Chesson. Thank you very much. And we wish you the blessing of the Almighty God. So that's one of our panelists on the show. You all know Jefferson. So you can reach out to Jefferson. After Jefferson, this is my district coordinator, the coordinator of District 8, Montserrado County CDC, B.N.Y. Johnson. He graduated with a master's degree yesterday. We also want to say thank you very much. Even in the midst of these difficulties, BN graduated yesterday, and he remains the coordinator of District number 8, Montserrado County CDC. We usually call him Chairman BN. He is a young man who went through we struggle a lot, and today he has a master's degree. We want to say thank you very much, BN. Keep the focus. God is with you and the family. So we want to appreciate you. The last, but not the least, will be this young man. And the reason why I kept this young man at the last, this man is called Mohammed M. Kamara. Mohammed Kamara is graduated yesterday with a master's degree. Mohammed Kamara is a son to me, like a son to me. You know, Mohammed is one of those young folks that I brought in with me to Rock Spring Valley on Capitol Bypass that I took care of academically, tutoring them, teaching them, living together in the same house. And he became captain for his class in SDA High School. Mohammed Kamara is popularly known, you know, we used to get his academic name, so we call him the Buddha Mata. Okay, very brilliant young man. And I always try to encourage. This young man went through at a point in time with all dad around, you know, and left from Liberia, went Ghana, came back. We fought and graduated from SDA. And then he went to the University of Liberia and got a first degree. And then he got a master's degree now. And he more Ali, Dr. Alvin Doe. Many of you know Dr. Alvin Doe, the neurosurgeon. I think the only Liberian neurosurgeon on the ground. They all used to live together with me on the Capitol Bypass, including Mohammed Ali, who is the head of Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. But these guys were younger than Mohammed Ali. So Mohammed Kamara, there used to be two. He had a brother called A. Mohammed Kamara, and he is M. Mohammed Kamara, and both of them were on the academic challenge team of SDA. So yes, I just wanted to recognize him today. He's a son of mine. I respect him, and these are some of the young people who brought in this country in the absence of politics, or we're not in your politics. We're all doing academic works across the country. So Mohammed Kamara, congratulations. I know you enjoyed your day yesterday. And the Liberian Action TV platform say congratulations to you and wish you the blessing of God Almighty. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We want to say thank you to all of our listeners, our viewers. Dorothy, how are you? Yeah, Dorothy, don't worry. Daniel, yeah. I said, yeah, hello, Princess Sunshine Kamara. How are you, Princess? Daniel, Lozenzili, Charles, Deblet, Emmanuel. This platform belongs to each and every one of you. We ask that you share with other people to follow us. We need as many followers as we can on this platform. We'll keep doing the work of the people. Tomorrow will be at same time, 8 o'clock. We'll be live on Bana FM. We'll be on Kings FM. We'll be on Radio Tapeta in Nimba County. We'll also be on Radio Lala in Bon County. So we want to say thank you very much. This is how we go. Have a wonderful, wonderful, and pleasant, how do I call it? Wonderful and pleasant Saturday night. Tomorrow is Sunday. We have to go to church. Every one of us want to say thank you very much. Uncle Sam Lane. Yeah, I'm watching from your Uncle Sam Lane. Okay, Sibo Dwe, Yvonne Davis. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all the graduates. Wasting T. How Moses, how are you wasting? Frankie and Sako. Frankie and Sako. Good evening, General. How are you? Thank you very much. And this is how we end the program today. We want to appreciate every one of you. And this is how we leave you. And we salute you. Thank you very much.
On the subject matter. It's insulting. It's insulting to some of the three of us for a company document that will ratify to suggest to us what they want to do. That means they don't even respect the authority of the plenary. The legislature, this legislature, Let me be specific. It's not Mita's farmland. We are not working on their plantation to decide when their slaves born. We will be sent where they want to send them or when they want to see them. They've launched an unprecedented, unwarranted attack on this body. Let me repeat. An unprecedented, unwarranted media attack on the 73 of us, to the extent that even your signature was being forged as the sitting speaker, and that's the moment that I waited for. Mita has to understand that this is a sovereign state. We are not abroad. Gone are the days that Mita will think that this legislature will compromise the supreme interests of the Liberian people. That the message will clear to them. This suggestion by Mita to us is contentious. It's a flagrant rejection to appear before this body. That is contentious when the legislature run you to appear before the legislature and you want to suggest to the legislature that you want to meet a committee. Even the committee that they themselves accused through public relations here. Let the message go clear, let the chief clerk write Mita and demand from them when we want to see them. For Mita to reject an appearance here, they will have to be treated like any entity or any individual that this body are held in contempt. Our people in Nema flag is serious issue. Let me repeat. A serious issue where the team fought that 100% on their responsibility as per the rectified document. They must never dare dream, let me repeat, as a member of the committee on investment, that we will be placed in their pocket and we will sign an agreement or affix our signature to an agreement where they will work with millions from the Republic of Liberia at the detriment of survival of our people. Enough is enough. The management of Mita must be brought here. On an oath, they must appear to this body and to no committee. We must look into their faces and speak to them. That this is not their plantation. Liberia is not a plantation. That we repeat. Liberia is not a plantation. The 57 legislators were being accused in this country by the very Mita agreement. That we repeat. The 57 legislators were being accused in this country by the very Mita agreement. We want to make it clear to them that we have a future in this country. We are not boys and girls that can be pushed aside. We want to tell our friends in the West, I want to be clear, that the forces interference in external forces interference, and thinking that they can subject this body. I want to be clear, Honorable Speaker, I represent the people of the nation of Montserrat County. I care less about whosoever in the West that believe they can shove something down our throat. Our signature was clear to Mita and will be clear to any other company that we will not subject ourselves to all of them. India.